So I want to start with a little shout out to Unitree, the Chinese robotics firm, and they've just unveiled the GD01. It's a titanium exosuit that you climb into. I know, it can walk on either 2 or 4 legs, has an onboard AI brain that controls its finer motions and orientation. And during its grand unveiling, and we're putting a link to the YouTube video in the show notes, you got to watch it. So during this unveiling, it literally smashes a wall down, and they say it has industrial uses, search and rescue uses, military deployment potential, duh. And you can order a base model for a mere $650,000 US. And I don't want to be as delighted as I am about it. If you watch the video, it'll make your blood run cold. And after the music, I'll show you just a couple of pictures for fun.
It's time for a little bit of science. I'm Will Grant, an Associate Professor in Science Communication at the Australian National University.
And I'm someone else. I'm Rod Lambert. I'm a 30-year SciComm veteran with the mind of I'm going to say 14-and-a-half-year-old boy.
And today, as well as the Ed 209 bot, we've also got notes from the good future.
We have fun for animals.
I've got some thanks, surveillance.
What's good?
I've got scientist food.
And I'm going to talk about a little fashion Faux Pass.
Faux Pass?
A Faux Pass.
I loves your French there.
Your Faux Pas.
Faux pay?
I think it's Faux Pay.
Faux pay.
Oh yeah, your Paz's folks.
Paz's folks, that's a nice
the plural
one.
of a... Check out.
The folks.
That's the robot.
Oh my God, that is literally...
It's alien. Like, it's the humongous monster you climb into.
I thought, yeah, there's a big space in the cage there. You're not sort of snugly hugged by the robot.
No, not quite like the Avatar beasts with the evil Marines.
This is a little bit closer to the Jaegers from Pacific Rim.
Except you don't need 2 people for something to do with their brain.
That was the best plot line ever. You know, suddenly not one person can control... 2 people.
Because it's big.
2 people. I was talking to someone well, actually, I know who I was talking to.
Look at the video. Definitely look at the video. It's insane.
Will do. And you know, they were talking about 2 twins on a soccer team that were doing well. That had the
teams that win have 3 twins.
Well, no doubt, yeah. No doubt. And I was saying, yeah, they've got the Jaeger lock. And they were like, you mean twin brain? And I was like, no, it's Jaeger lock. Jaeger lock is the far better way.
Have you never fought a Titan before with a giant machine that needs 2 humans to run its one brain? Have you never? I know I have.
Check out the video. That is your robot love.
Oh, check out the video. Seriously. And when it goes from 4 legs to 2 and it kind of bends, horror movie style down and then starts walking on 4 legs, you kind of go, yay. I can't wait.
All right, I got for you notes from a better future because...
Thank God, because this future's terrible.
Well, yes, there is so much that's terrible in this world right now. And I was like... When I saw this paper, I was like, oh, that's A, within my lifetime, and B, so freaking cool. And it's all mapped out, all of the details.
Within your lifetime, that means it's in mine too, because I'm going to live longer than you. We determined that 18,500 episodes ago.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if we actually released that one. So I don't know if you have heard of the term of gravitational lensing.
Yes, I have.
So for those who didn't, aside from Rod...
It's for people with really large eyes and they need different kinds of glasses because the mass of their eyes distorts light around their head.
Not quite. Not quite. No, it's an effect out there in the universe where big objects, stars, black holes, galaxies even, will curve the light that's behind them. So imagine you've got a whole galaxy sitting behind another galaxy behind, and the light from the back galaxy curves around the existing galaxy and comes to the Earth. And so it sort of curves around. But what it means is it's a way of sort of zooming in to the distant universe. Now, you do need a big object in the way to be able to look at something.
You do. This is weird, isn't it? How do I see that better? I need something fucking huge between me and it.
It's kind of a wild principle, but it actually can make a huge difference in how far you can see. Now, it's been known for a little while that you could do this with the sun.
Oh.
Basically.
But isn't it too glary?
Isn't it too glary? So you're not doing it with the sun. So basically, you get a telescope in the right spot and you can get to a place and it curves the light from distant planets distant stars, distant galaxies. But go back to planets, things that are small, and you can see them much better. And it can magnify something like 100 billion times. So it's
objects in the telescope are larger than they appear.
It's basically using the whole solar system as a lens for your telescope. You've gone from a telescope that has like a 1 meter lens or something like that to suddenly you've got the sun.
Solar system lens.
Solar system size.
I accept.
Now, I'll tell you what that means in a second.
Yeah.
But the problem is, to get to that place, it's a freaking long way away.
To put the telescope there?
To put the telescope.
Oh, so this is theoretical.
So
Stupid
the major
theory.
problem, to get to the place where you would have to put the telescope is a hard ask. So the effects come in at about 550 astronomical units. So now that doesn't mean anything in Sydney harbours or anything like that.
That's no point. A bajillion, gajillion Sydney harbours squared.
It's something like that. But an astronomical unit, that's the distance between the sun and the earth. So it's like 550 times that. And I know you listener, you're like, well, is that Pluto or is it, is it Mars?
Alpha Thriden's
It's a long way. So Voyager 1, which is the furthest away human thing we've ever sent, and it's been going for 50 plus years.
Something like that.
Like a long time, is only 172 astronomical units.
Shit, away. Is that right?
So at the speed of Voyager 1, we'd be saying, okay, send out a telescope and you've got it there in 300 years.
Cool. Well, I hope they sent one.
So...
Because you know what happens with all this stuff, if sci-fi's told me anything, the thing we send today that will get there in 300 years, then in 50 years someone will go, we can get it there in 100 years, and it will be overtaking ourselves all over the place.
You know that's the optimistic take, but it's not actually true. Because what sci-fi, it's not bad sci-fi, but sci-fi that tells us the easy story of, yes, we'll just invent faster than light travel.
No such thing as bad sci-fi.
We're not going to invent faster than light travel.
Not today. You don't know that. They said nerves couldn't regrow, and then someone did.
Well, look
Therefore,
at that. I don't think that that nerves regrowing was ruled out by the universe.
Same thing.
But anyway, this paper goes through and it says, look, chemical propulsion will take centuries to get there. Even doing the loop around the sun, speed yourself up sort of slingshot thing.
The danger of that is go back in time.
Superman proved that.
Everyone knows
centuries to do that.
Yeah.
But these guys have come out with a nice little satellite. It's a meter telescope with
your micro satellite.
It's
bit bigger.
It's 660 kilos. I don't know why they were aiming for that number, but they said, "Yep, we got it into." They haven't made this. This is a design, but the paper actually goes into a fair bit, and it's using an e-sail. So it's not like an actual sail that catches the solar. It does catch the solar wind, but it uses giant long tethers. So they send out these little charged particles on a net that's like 26 kilometers around the whole thing. So huge long things, sets out like an electrical field all the way around.
So it's a virtual sail.
Yeah, it's sort of like an electrical sail that catches the solar wind, can get up to speeds so that we would get to the 550 astronomical units in about 60 years. So this is why I said
there we go.
In the plausible time. So here's what I wanted to bring it all back to.
Yeah.
What this would allow is you would be able to resolve on distant planets, planets that we know exist, and by 60 years we'll know a fair bit more, things at the 10-kilometre scale, which means...
Oh, damn!
Which means we would be able to see...
Space stations.
Continents. We would be able to see continents. We would be able to see seas. We'd be able to see mountain ranges, forests, and probably cities. And I'm like,
We've got to wait 60 years.
Yeah, we've got to wait 60 years. But
I'm going to the gym.
I am so...
Oh, that's exciting.
The concept of being able to see another planet, not just know that it's passing in front of the sun, that's awesome. Like, that's great.
Make out the detail.
But to make out detail enough to see a potential city.
Is that a bush? We found a bush.
So I've just got to say, that just made me so happy that actually plausibly within, yes, it is a long time, but not, there is a design to be able to see continents and cities, maybe, if they're there, obviously.
I'm going to be there. I was reading about super ages today, and it said, do what you want and you'll be fine. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that.
So there you go. That is Notes from a Better Future.
Well, it seems to be every episode we have something to do with animals, so to speak. This one is fun for animals. You may have seen the headline of this. It turns out people breed and import and trade all kinds of unusual creatures. We know this in Australia. People are a bit strange. This is particularly frowned upon because we're very protective about our natural environment, our native floras and your faunas. Mm-hmm. Or is it faunae?
Faunae.
Faunae.
It's an AE.
Fauniaux. And we've been hurt before, like rabbits, cane toads.
Just to
et cetera.
pause,
Yeah.
just to pause.
Yeah.
So many Australians tell the rabbit and the cane toad story, but one day I'll tell you the dung beetle story, which is a very, very unlauded story of successful breaking the biosecurity.
So far.
Well,
So far. I mean, the other one I'd bring up is weeping willow trees. They are a weed.
are they really?
They are an absolute fucking weed, and they trash river
Yeah,
systems.
but they're sad about it.
And they're pretty, exactly. They feel bad, but God, they're pretty. I love a willow. I do. I only learned a few years ago that they were a weed, and I'm like, but it's a big, pretty tree.
You know that weed is just
It's a plant out of place.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a non-deliberate.
It's a human definition, not a plant. It doesn't know it's a weed.
Doesn't it?
No.
Haven't you heard of the Wood
No,
Wide
plants,
Web?
even when they're talking to each other, they don't say, oh, that's fucking weed. Like,
Look at you immigrant. That's what they say, you immigrant.
maybe all plants are racist.
Yeah.
They've all got one nation they're voting for. On.
Only the orange plants. Local humour for you folks who aren't from Australia. Anyway, so we've had problems before when people have imported stuff, so we're particularly sensitive. So this very month of 2026, a breeder in Bathurst, which is a small town in central New South Wales, for those of you out
I
of
think
town.
you'll find it is a small city.
A small city in New South. Oh, does it have a cathedral?
Yes, it does.
So it's a city.
Yeah, because a lot of bad things happened in the cathedral there.
The Lord got struck down.
Yes.
Someone misread the Bible. They got the Latin wrong. I hate a Latin typo.
Well, I assume it's a city. I think so.
I think isn't that the definition?
Yes, that is the definition, but we digress.
We do, often. Anyway, this place, it was raided by biosecurity officers, and what they hauled in was more than 100,000 live exotic cockroaches.
Oh, yes.
The street value
So these are non-native
cockroaches.
Which is sad because Australia has the biggest cockroaches in the world.
Do we?
Yeah, they're from near my hometown. The Dimbula cockroach.
Really?
It's the biggest cockroach in the world.
How long-ish?
I think they're gets to 5 inches if you...
5 inches?
No, that's not 5 inches.
You've been lied to. Or you've been lying.
No, I think it's more like a 10-centimetre cockroach.
Okay, that's bigger than these, and some of these are very big.
Okay.
So
don't quote that one then. I'm ruining your story with
No,
the Dimbula.
this works. So yeah, more than 100,000 of them, which is like fucking exotic cockroaches.
That's a lot.
Street value, $200,000.
$2 a pop, eh?
Well, to me, this is like back in the day when they grab a haul of your marijuanas and say, "We've got 5 ounces, street value $48 billion," and you're like, "It's $1,000, mate. Calm down." So I wonder
Are
if
you
that's
saying
true.
you know the inside cockroach market?
I
and
do
you have
know
a
it
better
quite well.
idea of
I do.
what you could sell them for?
I reckon I could get maybe 120,000. They always exaggerate.
You're not ambitious, man.
No, they big themselves up. It's like we got $1 billion worth of
Man,
cockroaches.
I reckon each one's $2 pop.
Well, this is what they're saying. So about $2. So regardless of whether they're right or wrong, it's a record breaker for this kind of seizure, largest illegal exotic invertebrate seizure in Australia. And it includes 2 cockroaches. The dubia, or I pronounce it W, so nothing to do with George W, but it looks like W. And the Madagascar hissing cockroach.
Oh, great.
Which is one of the world's largest, but it only gets to 7.5 centimetres.
Well,
Not as good as the
basically
William
bigger
Grant
than the
roach.
Dimbula.
Dimbula.
The Dimbula cockroach.
Is it real, or is it like a yowie?
I think it's real.
I think it's a yowie.
Maybe it was a myth told to us kids in far north Queensland.
Careful, or Dimbula will get you.
Cockroach will get you.
Or at least 100 of them will. So this one's it gets up to 7.5 centimetres. The hissing sound is apparently they push air out through their bodies to make it go.
It's a body hiss.
Yeah, not like a gob hiss. It's a defence mechanism to fighting predators because they can't fly and they're easy to capture. Hence 100,000 of them being in a house in Bathurst. They can live for up to 5 years, and this is the bit that's quite creepy. They're really good climbers, got that. They can go up smooth glass, so they can run up your bloody window.
Smooth glass.
7.5 centimetres of cockroach going up your window, which is great. My question, of course, is who the fuck buys them?
Exotic cockroach collectors.
Exactly. But how many do you need? I'll take 48,000. I kill a lot of them. It turns out, the W, the other cockroach, they are, for example, highly nutritious, non-flying, low
Nutritious
odour.
to us?
No.
Oh.
This is the thing. They're buying them for your reptiles and your amphibians.
Oh, okay.
They're buying them as feed for their lizard-type creatures.
That's sad.
It is.
I mean,
it is.
just for the cockroaches, don't they get to be an exotic that people want, ever?
Not yet. And because the hisses are huge, I assume they buy them because then if they can't get the Dimbula cockroach, they get the hisser for, lizard Christmas
you can
dinner.
feed your lizard for a month or something
On
like
one
that.
cockroach.
One cockroach. I don't know what
You know
lizards
the
eat.
metric. But apparently also these cockroaches, you can't legally import a cockroach, you can't legally keep them, breed them, or sell them, no matter how you get them. So even if you're like, well, I just found it here and I bred them, you're not allowed.
You can't do
None
that.
of it's allowed. None of it's allowed because they haven't done proper tests on possible effects. So they're like, well, we've been burnt before.
Yeah.
No, because if they get out, God knows what they might do, harm, disease, etc. So policy director of the Invasive Species Council, she says, look, there's a massive biosecurity risk, not just because they could establish themselves in the wild and threaten the natives, but because they could introduce new diseases. And she also says, look, we've got a rich native cockroach fauna with many beautiful and interesting species anyway. We have our own.
Yeah.
As you brought up.
Feed them to your lizards.
Exactly. This is a beautiful local. Cop that. 500 or more individual species. So they're very worried about all this. And they're they don't want to basically suck it and see what happens, so they shut it down. So she wants the punishments to be harder because apparently the punishments are a bit soft.
Oh.
Comparatively. But then you get the chief of the Pet Industry Association of Australia, or PR, and he said, oh no, it's too heavy-handed. The way they rated these people and messed with them, too heavy-handed, disproportionate, because there's heaps of other exotic species.
Yeah, we don't want to disencourage it.
No, exactly. You've been too harsh on the person with 100,000 cockroaches. And they don't breed fast, so if they got out, no big deal, right? And he says he wants a coherent national framework that treats with like cases like other cases. I don't know what the comparison is. Giraffes versus cockroaches.
You got 100,000 illegal giraffes.
Exactly.
I think at some point you should be punished.
Then
$50 fine.
You would need Bathurst to be a city to... So he's like, oh, you're picking on particular sectors
Is he saying this is like a bias against insects or something?
It seems something like, or like, why do you hate people who feed lizards?
I feel like when it comes down to it, like biosecurity is a thing that is taken fairly seriously by the government for
Just a little.
fairly legitimate reasons.
I have no beef with biosecurity. I beef about a lot of authority stuff, but not that. Also, you can buy local. You don't have to go exotic. And the officials are encouraging breeders and feeders of reptiles and amphibians to seek legal alternatives such as crickets and wood roaches.
Thank you.
Obviously. And you don't have to worry about infestation of this lot, though, because this is my favourite bit, potentially. The New South Wales Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development, or they're managing the euthanasia and disposal of them.
Individually, each one by one.
My image is they've put out an all-staff bulletin and said, on Friday, bring shoes you don't mind throwing away, and after lunch come down to the basement.
Oh my God.
Because we're going to euthanize 100,000 cockroaches for the local flora and fauna.
Oh, it sounds like like you get the work experience kids or something like that.
That's it. Neville and Nyreen. Can you put on these gumboots? They don't fit. You won't care. Make sure they go up to your knees.
Oh my God, waiters.
So there you go. There's your cockroach issue.
Well, good. I'll tell you the flip side about the dung beetle at some point.
Please do.
So did you ever play Pokemon Go?
I felt like I was a bit old. Not because I think it's for young people. It's just like I didn't care about Pokemon.
Okay.
I miss the Pokemon.
You miss the thing?
I miss giving a shit about Pokemon.
Yeah, okay.
That was all.
So it's actually huge business. There was definitely a moment when a lot of people played it. I think it was sort of those early augmented reality games.
It was insane. I remember
you go
people
out into
everywhere.
the world and you scan for Pokemon.
I remember you playing it at work back when we were 12.
Yeah, I think it was just like you have a go, and it was like you go to different spots and you'd see it. And so there's sort of some interesting things.
I'd get freaked out. I'm like, you're telling me there's a giant dragon with 9 elbows right behind me and I can't even see it?
Look, it's a bit of fun, and it's still huge business. Like I think the company...
It's still going.
It is still 100% still going.
Holy shit.
And yeah. And people out there are like, of course it's bloody still going on. I love it. And
I'm not a games hater.
It is still a multi-billion-dollar company.
That's
based on
crazy.
it's huge. It's
That's
huge.
wild. Yay for you.
So since 2021, Pokemon Go has asked players to record short videos of real-world locations at the Pokestops. So you catch the Pokemon, and there's a dynamic where you can record a short video.
So since 2021.
Since 2021.
So just into COVID?
Into COVID.
Okay.
But not the beginning of the game, because this is a newer feature. And they earn some extra in-game items when they do this. You scan all the buildings and trees around the Pokestop in a 360-degree sweep. It's optional.
What, you get an extra free crystal full of cream or something in the game that you can use and swap for
it's a
special glove.
A crystal full of cream and a special glove.
Yeah. Isn't that the reward?
Yes, I think that is absolutely the reward.
I want a cream crystal for my new gloves.
But then the company Niantic asked for permission to keep the footage. And
asks for, I like that.
Yeah. Now, there's been 30 billion of these scans.
Oh, fuck me. Jesus, we deal with a lot of data now.
Oh, no. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God.
There is so much data out there. Well, they've gone somewhere interesting.
Have
And
they?
can you guess where?
I want to say either porn or something to do with butts.
Porn.
Porn or like, gross things that bodies do.
So if you go to Ukraine right now, you note that there is a big war that uses a lot of drones. Now,
Right.
in their first generation or early generations of the drones that were used in the Ukraine war, a lot were using GPS to know where they are, to know where to target. But this is one of the first things that the Russians and the Ukrainians, but also anyone else that's on either side of a drone war, can jam. You can jam a GPS signal. You just flood the zone with a bunch of radio frequencies that are in the same zone.
Or tell Elon to shut off the satellite.
Or tell Elon to shut off the satellite. And so the drone then is blind. Like, it doesn't know where it is. So I think I was reading there's something like 7 different positioning systems that have evolved throughout the...
7?
Yeah, evolved throughout the Ukraine war
Wow.
for drones to be able to keep and understand their location. One in particular
7.
is called the visual positioning system.
So what, you open the window, look around and go, there it is.
So GPS depends on a satellite signal. VPS works out where a camera is. So if it's on a drone, that's where the camera, yes, on the drone.
Yeah.
But other than that, where it is in the world,
Yeah.
by matching what it sees against a detailed 3D model of the world.
Oh, damn.
So it...
Thanks, Google Maps.
Just 2 recognizable reference points. So buildings, mountains, whatever.
Yeah.
A few pixels wide can be enough to find a location.
Come on.
So it can spot, okay, this is a mountain from this angle. It's triangulating a lot of different
3 pixels of Everest.
Yeah, something like that.
They're in Nepal.
Yeah, something like that. But because, once you've got, Everest is in that direction, Eiffel Tower's in that direction, draw a line between them.
You're definitely in Bhutan.
And definitely...
This street.
Definitely you have a very good camera. But aside from that...
Holy shit. It's just... This is the thing. All this stuff now is like you kind of go, yay, boo, yay, arg, like every time. This is fantastic, terrible.
So Niantic has been selling all of this footage around the world to
Of course it has.
equip these military drones. And I just thought, look, it is mind-blowing, actually. And this is a great piece of computer science coding to be able to go,
Sure, yeah.
oh no, you can know where you are based on a camera as opposed to getting GPS signal that's tracked. And for military drones, that's important, but it's also really quite useful for a whole bunch of other things.
They're communicating this information via then Wi-Fi, radio. Like...
So I'm not sure where the communication to the drone is and how much is onboard, how much is offboard.
Right.
Like if it's communicating to a ground station that has a database that it gets.
You've got to figure it would. If it's trying to knock out
Yeah.
GPS, or not knock out, but like bypass. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so, but it does go. The company that runs Pokemon Go grew out of Keyhole, a geographic data firm that took funding in 2003 from InQtel, which was a venture arm financed by the CIA. So,
hell yeah.
So it's almost like they knew all along that Pokemon Go, when it comes down to it, it's all weapons tech, all the way down. Everything is.
Either porn or weapons.
Porn or
weapons. It's like, okay, will it make people buy pictures of people fucking, or can we blow shit up with it? That's it.
So there you go. Does that make you happier or not about Pokemon Go? I don't know.
Bit of both.
Bit of both. So I wanted to tell you about a great Blue Sky thread that I saw just the other day.
Fantastic.
Paul Ferry.
Well done, Blue Sky, and up yours, Twitter.
Indeed. And this is just one of those classic ones where you go, you can see exactly how you get this thread. It's going through newspaper archives with a certain phrase. And the phrase that Paul Ferry got was "scientists eat." And so these are a series of headlines.
Fairly, yeah?
Paul Ferry.
Fairy.
Ferry.
Oh, that's fairly. I always put an L in there.
Always.
Every time I think about it. Well, because
this is just a person on the internet.
I know, but I've seen his name before and I keep thinking, do I know him? And I don't. But for some reason he seems familiar. Anyway, so he put in "scientists eat."
Yeah, and so you've got just a few headlines and there's more on his thread. And I won't, so there's...
Scientists eat.
So UK scientists eat death dust to see effects.
What the fuck is death dust?
I think it was strontium. So this will be early in the using...
Is radiation bad days?
Well, or could you use radiation to see inside your body?
And you can. You can also use it to cure things like being alive, not having cancer, being able to use your limbs.
Indeed.
It kills a
It
lot.
depends on the amount of death dust.
But I do love, I mean, we talked about versions of this where the scientist goes, I'll just do it on me.
No, totally.
And that story, there is never a chance it ends well, except for what you get a Nobel Prize just before you die.
I got a couple more. Scientists eat giant mushroom. I'm just like, I don't even know the story there.
Are we talking James and the Giant Peach? So,
Maybe.
I mean, that's what I'd like to think of.
This one's great, and I do wish I had the story here. Scientist eats toy balloon to end riddle. I don't know. I don't know what the scientist...
I know what the riddle is. If a man eats a balloon, toy balloon, as opposed to like a full-on Montgolfier Brothers balloon.
I have no idea, but I will investigate these one day.
Don't eat a balloon. Don't eat any balloons.
Yeah, but
Oh, no, unless it's full of heroin and you're smoggling for
or
someone.
you're using it for form of surgery.
Or like to expand your guts.
Yeah, didn't we talk about something in the Civil War that there was a balloon thing to?
It sounds like something we would have talked about.
Scientists eat meat frozen 250,000 years.
Oh, the mammoth thing.
Yeah.
I remember reading about that when I was considerably younger and going, I was mesmerised by every aspect of that.
Oh, mammoths are great. And eating an old mammoth, who wouldn't? Who
You
wouldn't?
go to the restaurant, you can have your wild boar sausages, you can have your ostrich flank, or you can have 250,000-year-old mammoth steak. And you're like,
And so I just wanted to add, because there is news going around at the moment of another scientist eats. And I thought this one's fun. So Otzi, the Iceman. Not necessarily his actual name, but...
not necessarily. I'm going to go with guaranteed not his actual name.
Otzi lived somewhere in Europe between Italy and Austria about 5,300 years ago. Yeah. So, before the pyramids were built, not before agriculture, but I don't know how agricultural things were at the time. He had clothes. He had been, I think he was murdered by an arrow in the back. But he was all the way up in the hills.
Self-inflicted.
Way up in the Alps. Yeah. So that's why his body was frozen, I don't know if it's on a glacier or in a crevasse or something like that, for, 5,000 years.
But super famous. Like, this guy has really been...
mummified.
Thank you.
So when he was discovered in the early 90s, 1991, two German hikers stumbled across...
Wait a minute, 991. Is it about the time Nirvana were popular?
Oh my God, that's a stretch.
That
is a big fucking stretch. That is a big stretch. So two German hikers were going there and they're like, oh my God, a body. We've got to report this. And Mein Gott. And obviously you're thinking, okay, someone has died. Indeed, someone has. But
this is true.
But to go the mental jump to go, oh, someone died, a year ago, to go, oh no, that was 5,000 years ago. This is probably not an open murder investigation anymore.
It's a hell of a cold case, yes.
So since then, his remains have been kept at the same temperature, -6 degrees.
Oh, really? They never defrosted anything?
No. So he's in an Italian research institute, I think in Bolzano, where the people have been investigating. So partly investigating his life to understand, so what his tattoos and shoes and things like that, to understand the sort of the way that he lived his life, but also to understand his diet and what might be influencing him.
I love the idea that he could just be like just some dude, like someone around us, someone who's just gone to the shops, they finish their everyday job, they go home to their everyday house, everyday family, but he stumbles or gets shot in the back with an arrow in a crevasse, and suddenly in 5,000 years, this guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just some dude.
So because everyone is into the microbiome these days, these Italian researchers said, well, let's check if he's got a microbiome in his guts. And
an analyzable microbiome?
His body hosts living, metabolically capable organisms that are actively responding to their environment.
Living?
So there were organisms in his gut. Now, so they've been frozen, but these are tiny little bacteria and things like that can withstand being frozen for 5,000 years.
That's what they extracted, and those guys went, oh, thank God.
The cold-adapted yeasts are growing. They're saying the mummy is, in very real sense, a living biological interface. So it's very slow, but there were...
But alive.
Not Otzi the human, but bits in his body were still alive and are still...
Messed up. That's crazy.
So you know what they did?
No, they ate him. Otzi steak.
No, they took out the yeast and they said, oh, well,
we'll make bread and beer.
They haven't made the beer yet.
They made the bread?
They made the bread. He
became a sourdough starter?
So they found yeast and they immediately asked, can we use it for bread? So they tried to make a sourdough loaf.
Oh, my God.
Initially, it didn't work, the microbiologist admitted. But after 3 months of effort, we had a very, very good sourdough. Now, this... This is in Italy. They have some decent bread there. So.
Oh, no beef with that. But I'm thinking, didn't work. I can't help but wonder, does that mean they left it out until local...
They found the right conditions to grow the bread. I don't know.
Well, inside a CERN particle accelerator humidor, and somehow that worked.
Well, it shows that it's active yeast, and why not do it? So they're still thinking about brewing beer with it.
Please do.
There you go.
Iceman beer?
Scientists eat the Iceman
I want the beer.
bread.
Oof, I'm still thinking about Iceman beer. So many natural substances have been made into handbags. Frog?
Oh.
Mushrooms?
Mushroom? Yeah, okay.
Fish skin?
Yeah.
Salmon. I had an eel skin wallet. It was given to me.
Damn, that's cool. That is like...
It was fucking awesome. My first job, like when I was 15.
What are you working for, like a pimp?
No, I know you'd think so.
Yeah, man, you have that
eel
skin wallet, eh?
Yeah. And this furry hat. Don't ask what it's made out of. Why aren't you wearing a giant clock? No. Literally, I think it was maybe my first or second year. Army disposal store. And camping goods.
What is this? When the army is like, you got to go undercover somewhere.
Pimping in fucking Vilnius. They handed me this wallet, and I was like, this is a really nice wallet, and the leather's so soft, and it's just delicious. Yeah. Like eel skin.
Oh, okay.
Also cane toads.
Yep.
Different kinds of flower waste. They call that fleather. Particularly from apparently leftover flowers from Indian funereal rituals.
Oh, okay. I like flowers.
Flowers.
Not
not your bread flowers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pangolin scales. You shitheads.
Yeah,
but, I don't understand the pangolin obsession. Anyway, so there's heaps of things, and they can be eye-wateringly expensive.
Of course.
April this year, a Polish fashion brand. You can probably name them. No, me neither.
Mitten.
Yep. Enfenleve.
Yes.
My accent is flawless. They've stepped it up. So they unveiled a new handbag with a starting price of 600,000 American dollars. 600,000 American dollars. Why did it cost so much?
600,000.
600,000.
Okay.
Buy this handbag. Because they justify it by saying it's made out of lab-grown Tyrannosaurus Rex leather.
Oh, damn.
I know, you're like, what the fuck? You're thinking, I could find 600 grand.
Is that real?
Well, here's the question. So how do they do it? So it seems in 2005, paleontologists found some T-Rex bones in Montana, about 68 million years old. I know you knew that, but others may not.
Well, I knew that it was at least 64.
You did. So you're close. Nothing unusual about that. But then they reckon they found, with this particular sample, soft tissue connected to the bones. So
yeah, I've heard that before.
Meat-ish. So until then, experts thought there's no way this is possible, this soft tissue, it's not possible for this to survive in any usable form. And so a lot of experts kind of went, this is probably bullshit. And they said things like, no, look, it's actually a bunch of bacteria that colonized the fossil.
Yeah.
Can't be that. It's not T-Rex. The bad must be made out of other stuff. So the people who made the leather, they used, I love the quote, data from the tissue sample to create it. Data from the tissue sample.
Okay, all right.
And they fused it with chicken protein.
Yeah, okay.
With the alleged protein sequence from the T-Rex. And according to a postdoctoral researcher in Germany, reported in Germany, who's a fossilized protein expert at the University of Turin, and I'm paraphrasing here, that shit ain't real dinosaur.
No.
In fact, it's more chicken than anything else.
Of course it is.
So if you're thinking about buying a T-Rex bag, my advice is cock-a-doodle don't. You're going to get a chicken bag for $600,000 US. Fuck, I wish it was Tyrannosaurus leather, though. I mean, come on. How good would that be? But it's not. It's not.
I am happy or sad about that.
You can be both. I'm sad.
I get myself a T-Rex wallet, though.
Hell yeah, go with my eel
T-Rex
wallet.
shoes. Like T-Rex cowboy boots.
Oh, definitely. They'd have to be cowboy boots. And they'd have to go up beyond the knee.
Beyond the knee?
Even for men.
Must be.
Which is not a Texan.
And they come with little arms.
Remember to like us on everything you like things on.
Yeah.
Send us an email at
cheers@a littlebitofscience.com.au.
And 9,000 stars. 9,000 stars. And tell everyone you know that they should listen to this because their lives will be better if they do.
Yeah.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, we'll come back later.
We will.
With some little bits of science.
Just bits.
That beer looks freaking delicious.
It really is.
Like, it just looks so good.
Do you know what's better than the first one? The second one. You've got one. Which you can't use for an hour. Will's crying, listeners. He's crying.